Singapore, officially the Republic of Singapore, is a sovereign city-state and island country in Southeast Asia. It lies off the southern tip of the Malay Peninsula, 137 kilometers, 85 miles, north of the equator and has a tropical rainforest climate. The country's territory consists of one main island and 63 offshore islands. Singapore has increased its territory by 25% since the country's independence as a result of extensive land reclamation projects. The main ethnic groups are Chinese, Malay, and Indian, and this diversity is reflected in the country's culture, language, and cuisine. Singapore has 4 official languages: English, Malay, Mandarin, and Tamil. Singapore has emerged as one of the most prosperous and dynamic nations in Southeast Asia. Its story is one of resilience, innovation, and adaptability. Singapore was a trading post of the British East India Company in 1918 and overcame numerous challenges to become an independent nation in 1965. Singapore is known for its cleanliness, safety, efficient public transportation system, and a high standard of living. It is also renowned for its diverse culture, food scene, and impressive skyline. The country has one of the highest GDP per capita in the world. Singapore is a global financial center and a hub for technology, commerce, and tourism. It has one of the busiest ports in the world and is consistently ranked as one of the easiest places to do business. The country has a highly developed market economy, characterized by low taxation and free trade policies. Its strategic location has made it a crucial hub for international trade and investment. Originally designed by legendary architect John Portman, the Conrad Singapore Orchard features 12 cascading floors of contemporary guest rooms, meeting spaces, restaurants, and bars. The skylit atrium embraces Singapore's garden city environment. The Conrad Singapore Orchard is a Hilton property. The Hilton portfolio includes 23 brands with over 7,600 properties and nearly 1.2 million rooms in 126 countries and territories.
The buffet at Basilico, located in the Conrad Singapore Orchard, offers an extensive selection of authentic Italian dishes featuring fresh ingredients and traditional flavors. The buffet is known for its extensive selection of antipasti, pastas, pizzas, seafood, and desserts. You can also find the signature cheese room with a huge selection of over 50 artisanal cheeses from Italy. Take a tour of this beautiful Italian buffet with Chef Luca.
Pan Pacific Hotels Group owns or manages more than 50 hotels, resorts, and service suites across 3 brands: Pan Pacific, Park Royal Collection, and Park Royal in Asia Pacific, North America, and Europe. The 5-star Pan Pacific Singapore has 790 rooms and suites, and is directly connected to Marina Square Mall and Suntec Convention Center.
So plume itself derives from the word plumage, which is the feathers of the birds. There will actually be 12 cocktails representing the different birds in Singapore. We have something light and refreshing to something a little bit more strong and spirit forward. So the first one, as you can see over here, will actually be the chestnut green cuckoo. Very similar towards our Mai Tai. It's actually a pine nut based Mai Tai with 3 different types of rum, apricot brandy and some lime.
Located in the heart of Marina Bay, the 5-star Ritz-Carlton Millenia Singapore incorporates the philosophy of feng shui. The hotel offers panoramic views, a club lounge, a 1 Michelin star authentic Cantonese restaurant summer pavilion, the Colony Restaurant Buffet, and the Ritz-Carlton Spa. The Republic, one of Asia's 50 best bars, creates cocktails devoted to the 1960s. Mandarin Oriental Hotel Group is the award-winning owner and operator of luxury hotels, resorts, and residences around the world. Currently, the group operates 38 hotels, 10 residences, and 23 exclusive homes in 25 countries and territories. The recently reimagined Mandarin Oriental Singapore has 510 rooms and suites with stunning views.
I'm Jamie. I look after marketing. I'm Director of Marketing Communication of Mandarin Oriental Singapore.
Big Bus Tours is the largest operator of open-top sightseeing bus tours. Discover Singapore's famous landmarks and attractions like Gardens by the Bay, Helix Bridge, Marina Bay Sands, and more on 2 different hop-on and hop-off tour routes. Enjoy audio commentary available in 7 languages. The Red Line Tour highlights the cultural variety and distinctive architecture of Little India and Chinatown and includes 17 stops. Suntec City Tourist Hub, Fulu Show, Little India Arcade, Mustafa Center, Village Hotel Bugis, Kampong Glam, Al Sagolf Arab School, Sultan Mosque, InterContinental Hotel, City Hall, Boat Quay, Chinatown, Creta Air, People's Park Complex, Hong Lim Park, Old Custom House, and the MBS Convention Center. The Hilton Singapore Orchard is the largest Hilton hotel in Asia Pacific with 1,080 rooms. The prime location for the hotel is Orchard Road, Singapore's retail and dining destination. Restaurants include American chef Nancy Silverton's Osteria Matza, Ginger Lily, a botanical-inspired bar and lounge, Estate, the Hilton's buffet restaurant, Sherson Hanton, a one-Michelin-star Szechuan restaurant, and Chatterbox featuring their signature Mandarin chicken rice.
I'm Joshua. I'm the front office manager of Hilton Singapore Orchard. So right now we are actually at level 5 where the lobby is. We have 2 towers, one which is Mandarin Wing, another one which is the Orchard Wing, and we are actually right at the center of the Orchard Road himself. So, you know, Orchard Road used to be a botanical gardens and etc. So we have a lot of elements of this botanic and also flowers and gardens and etc.
Marina Bay Sands, located along the Marina Bay waterfront in Singapore, is a luxury resort famous for its unique architecture. Israeli-born Canadian architect Moshe Safdie designed this iconic property. He drew inspiration from card decks for the unique architectural design of the 3 hotel towers connected by a large rooftop terrace, known as the Sands Sky Park. The Sky Park features the world's largest public cantilevered platform, offering stunning panoramic views of the city skyline and gardens by the bay. The resort has over 2,500 hotel rooms and suites, offering luxurious accommodation options with modern amenities and breathtaking views of the city of Singapore or gardens by the bay.
Okay, hi everybody. My name is Stephanie Tang. I'm from InterContinental Singapore, and today I have with me Ziyu.
Hi everybody, my name is Sue.
We're showing you a little bit more on our hotel, InterContinental Singapore. So we are located in this very nice location, which is called the Bugis Bras Basah District. So as you can see, there is a lot of arts and cultural places for you to explore in this area. So we will share with you a little bit more. I think our head concierge, Lynn, is going to share with you a little bit more about our destination. But when you are stepping into the hotel, the first glance, you'll be able to see this area, which is our reception. So this area is actually that resembles a lot of a Peranakan home. So Peranakan is actually one of our how do you say that, like
It's a
street Chinese.
They are the descendants of Malays and Chinese, and they are predominant race in the early Singapore.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you'll be able to see a lot of elements that are very unique, architectural wise, artifacts wise, along the way that we will guide you through. So this resembles like a living room of a Peranakan house. That's why you feel very cozy and
Feel
with
very
the
welcome.
and the pillars and all here.
Have like all day dining over here, coffee, afternoon tea, and then we have cocktails at night. Actually, in the day as well. If you love to drink in the day, we have cocktails in the day. And Anita by 90, so they are actually a wine partner that we have in collaboration here. They bring in hundreds of wine labels from the old world, new world, but mostly from the Italy region. So if you are a fan of wine, like good quality wine, they do their wines very well, and they're only here at night from evening onwards. So if you were to come in like maybe from 7, we'll see a few people who are in suits and jackets. That's a lot different from our regular staff. They are the Tenuta people. So they are the sommeliers. They will go around advising you what bottles will be good for you depending on what you're into that day. Yeah. So it's basically a lounge for everybody and for every occasion. Like whatever you want to have, we have it here.
Hi, I'm Dora. I'm the mixologist of the lobby lounge here in InterContinental Hotel. So as you can see, we do have our cocktail menu. It's a journey. It's inspired by the neighborhood around the hotel. So we do have 5 chapters. Sultan Gate Garden. So we do have a daytime and nighttime cocktail. We have the Arab Street. We also have the Saja Lane. We do have the Albert Food Center and the InterContinental Singapore itself. So first we'll be making Royal Rosales representing the Sultan Gate Garden.
The Shangri-La Singapore is located on 15 acres of lush tropical gardens within the city of Singapore. This was the first hotel of the luxury Shangri-La Hotels and Resorts Group, which opened on April 23, 1971. Shangri-La Singapore offers 792 luxurious rooms and suites in 3 distinct wings: the Contemporary Tower Wing, the Tranquil Garden Wing, and the Luxurious Valley Wing.
Hi, welcome. My name is Sam from the Guest Relations team, and welcome to Shangri-La Singapore.
The National Museum of Singapore, built in 1887, is the nation's oldest museum. The Singapore History Gallery showcases the story of Singapore's development over more than 700 years. Exhibits feature important artifacts, cutting-edge technology, and creative displays to tell the story of the history of Singapore, including the country's evolution from British Crown colony to independent nation.
Hello, I'm Ruchi. I'm an assistant curator here at the National Museum of Singapore. And here we are at the entrance of the Singapore History Gallery. So the National Museum of Singapore is the oldest museum in Singapore. It was built in 1887 as the Raffles Museum and Library. At that point, it was a natural history museum primarily, but later developed into a Singapore and Regional History Museum, and now we are very much a social history museum.
Gardens by the Bay in Singapore is a horticultural attraction that covers 250 acres in the heart of the city. Here you can find the Cloud Forest, Flower Dome, and the Super Tree Grove. The Super Tree Grove is made up of 18 tree-like vertical garden structures ranging in height between 82 feet and 160 feet tall. They are fitted with environmental technologies that mimic the ecological function of trees, such as photovoltaic cells to harvest solar energy. Here you can find a collection of bromeliads, ferns, vines, and orchids. An elevated skyway walkway connects two of the largest super trees, offering panoramic views of the gardens and the Marina Bay skyline. Every night there is a light and music show known as the Garden Rhapsody. Two huge cooled conservatories, the Flower Dome and the Cloud Forest, are located at Gardens by the Bay. The Flower Dome is the world's largest columnless glasshouse as listed in the 2015 Guinness Book of World Records and features a changing display of exotic flowers and plants from the Mediterranean and semi-arid regions from 5 different continents. The Cloud Forest replicates the cool, moist conditions found in tropical mountain regions of Southeast Asia, Central and South America. Cloud Mountain reaches 138 feet with a 115-foot tall waterfall. The mountain is covered in epiphytes such as orchids, ferns, bromeliads, and anthuriums. An elevator takes you to the top, and you can walk down a winding circular path. Jewel is a nature-themed entertainment and retail complex linked to one of the passenger terminals of Changi Airport in Singapore. The centerpiece of Jewel is the world's tallest indoor waterfall, the Rain Vortex, located in the Shiseido Forest Valley. Every evening there is a light and sound show at the Rain Vortex. At Jewel there are over 250 retail and dining options over 10 stories. Canopy Park at the topmost level is a giant playground featuring gardens, attractions, and dining. Walking net and bouncing net are the world's first nets created on such a scale in an indoor environment. At the walking net, visitors can walk 82 feet in the air. The bouncing net is 26 feet above the ground. Other attractions include the Topiary Walk, the Foggy Bowls, and the Petal Garden.